Welcome to Drum and Drummer, a podcast focused on drums, drumming and drummers. I'm George Pickering and that's Ben Winty, and we are both professional drummers in this business we call music. So stick around and join us as we pass the time whilst trying to stay in time.
Yeah, if you're talking films and TVs, I mean...
Yeah, well, yeah.
You can't trust the words you say.
No, exactly.
Good morning, it's Drum and Drummer. The level is up. Energy levels are high. Let's go, baby.
Can you keep that up?
Probably not. Probably not.
No.
My body is falling apart.
Do you want to start with that?
Yeah, I mean, the mind is strong. The mind is strong. The body is weak.
Is that the worst way to go? I mean, obviously you're not actually dying, but is it worse to have your mind perfect and then your body go like Ozzy Osbourne? You know what I mean? Or is it better to body's great, strong, like an ox, but your mind's gone? I don't know which is worse. Both are terrible. Because once your mind has gone, then you're just losing it. Terrible, you know? Once it's gone, hey, whatever, you know? As long as you're in a home or something, you know?
I mean, I guess losing the mind, sometimes that can be fun. Sometimes it can probably be very depressing for those loved ones around you.
And scary. Well, that's it. It becomes fun for you, probably. Terrible for everyone that loves you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or if you're a little bit head mental, but you're kind of aware, play on it.
Yeah.
Play on it, you know.
Yeah. Get
Wind
the
people up.
disability card. Yeah.
Yeah. Wind
You
people
park
up.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I had one in my car from work the other day, a disability badge, because we have one at home. Yeah. And I forgot to put it back, you know, after work, and I was like, brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I forgot every single day last week, and I was like, I can park anywhere now, you know, and you can park on like yellow lines and shit, and it's fine. Mental.
Yeah.
Those disableds can do what they want, you know.
Yeah, they're running riot. Not running, but you know.
Yeah.
Wheeling riot.
So what's wrong with your body now? Spine was the problem.
Spine was the problem. Spine's been a big problem, as we all know. I've had my injection. Big old needle in the lower base of the spine. And that seems to be doing a job, for sure. It's not perfect, but I think it's definitely helped. I've got a follow-up consultation in September. Just catch up with the doctor. How's things? Yeah, good. Did some gigs. Don't care about that. How's your back? You know, all right, Chris, I thought we were mates. Yeah. You know, do you want a ticket to the gig or not?
Yeah. What gig?
Don't know.
Private function.
I could get him into it. Sorry, who's this? It's my spinal surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just about to do our first dance. I know.
Yeah.
But, you know, respect the man. He's got a Porsche with personalised number plates. Yeah. He is your stereotypical surgeon.
Yeah.
But it's great, but he's good with a needle. He's made me good with drumsticks. The system works.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, I don't know, about a month ago, I was doing all the demolition of Blacksmith. So I was doing a good couple of days, like, reaching above my head. To get these fucking ceilings down. You know, and just wear and tear, innit? Old boy. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up about 3 a.m. I just had really bad pain in my left sort of shoulder, upper arm shoulder. Fucking hurt, really hurt. Couldn't really sleep. Affected sleep for a while. Had to hobble my way through some gigs. And then eventually the pain subsided a bit, you know. And then it's like, it's still sore. I don't have full range of motion. And then it's only really like, but you're just in the middle of like, I've just got loads to do. Like, there's no time. I just got to crack on, work through the pain. I got to get this studio demolished. I got to build a new one. I got to do gigs. I got to play the drums. And I don't know about you, George, but arms are fairly important in the world of drumming.
Quite important.
Yeah. And then it was only, I don't know, like maybe a week or so ago, I was looking in the mirror for sure. And I was like, oh, my left shoulder blade, like the top bit there, it sticks out a bit more than it used to. Like then it looks. You just notice. You're like, oh, that's a bit angular, right? I might notice, although the sharp pain had subsided, if I lift my arm up, my right arm, right, so you see the chicken wing motion, and bring the arm up, right, naturally that's engaging your shoulder muscles. So it's those muscles are tense and tight, right?
Yeah.
Mine are obviously rock solid because strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Bane.
Like
Imagine
like an ox.
Bane from The Dark Knight Rises, physicality. I'm like sort of near that.
Right, got you.
In a way, yeah. So just rock hard, yeah. If I struggle to bring my left arm up, jelly.
Really?
It's just jelly.
So
and I looked it up.
Can you even, pardon the pun, get it up all the way? Can you get it up all the way?
So just if I just
for listeners,
if I do that with the right arm, so I'm trying to just do a sole movement.
Yeah.
Right? Chicken wing movement. Yeah, we all know the dance from the disco, right?
Yeah.
And if I do it just with the left,
oh yeah, that's bad.
that's where I struggle. That's where it struggles, and then I have to use other muscle groups, and that's as far as I can get, right? And it's just all jelly. The muscles not engaging. Looked it up. Seems to be, I think, what's called scapular muscle detachment. So basically, the muscles of my shoulder. Good. It doesn't.
No.
It's very rare, I think, in the medical world or with you regarding your body. If the word detachment is involved, it's not good, is it? It's not good.
No.
You know,
we're not lizards. We can't just lose our tails and get a new one. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, every time I watch The Amazing Spider-Man, I get hopeful that someone like Kurt Connors will combine sort of lizard DNA with human and be able to regrow limbs and stuff. Obviously, he takes it a bit too far, turns into a giant lizard and tries to destroy New York. But, you know, ease off, Kurt, yeah? Ease off. That's where these people go wrong. Don't steal £1,000, steal £100.
Where are you going with this? What?
I'm just saying. You know. So it appears to be, and I looked it up, and it seems all the symptoms are correct, but it just seems like, the muscles in my shoulder have just sort of detached.
Is that related to what I've heard called frozen shoulder? Have you got
I think that's different because Neil's dad had frozen shoulder, and that was something where like shards of something like crystallized.
See, there's another thing. Shards. I don't want shards.
You don't want shards, yeah.
No.
Yeah. And shards are not good. You don't want shards in the eye.
Shards, detachment.
Yeah.
You know, crystals, they sound cool, but probably not in your body.
Yeah. So that's not ideal. And I've just also got crippling wrist pain as well, my right wrist.
Christ, add that to the list. What's that from? Drumming?
Well, I think that's just from RSI, from painting.
Right.
at the studio.
Yeah.
Where I'm painting all these like internal sort of masonry brick walls. And it's got using masonry paint, it's quite tough, so you just got to kind of paint the grouting first because the roller won't do it. And I think it's just that, drumming, weak body, whatever. But really fucking hurts.
Wow.
It just really hurts. And then
Jesus.
I had to did a gig on Saturday and I was on full electric kit. It was just so painful.
Yeah.
To the point where like I've stopped doing eighth notes. I'm just doing crotchets.
Yeah.
With the right. And because you're getting less rebound from the rubber cymbals, you're having to work a bit harder. So it's getting to the point where it's like, I can barely even grip the fucking stick now.
Yeah.
This is
Jesus.
This is horrible. And then my left arm's crippled, so this one doesn't really move, so range of motion is limited. So that's not really going to the floor tom anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it.
Do you reckon, don't take this the wrong way, could it ever be a technique issue? Because I used to get wrist pains, and then I realised there was some technique things. Or do you think it's just painting?
No,
Wax on, wax off.
I'm not dismissing the claims because I think I have awful technique. But I've never had that pain before from drumming.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
I think it's a pain that in reality what you do is you would rest. But I got to go out and earn the cash by playing the drums. Like I did a gig last night with real cymbals, and it was a lot better. So I think the impact is a lot less. The cymbal is absorbing more of your impact than a rubber pad. So I've never had that pain really from drumming. I think it's just gets exacerbated by drumming. When it's like rested overnight and I wake up, it's kind of okay. It's just when you start the movement and stuff. So I think I'm going to go and get like a wrist brace or something to just keep it less movement. So yeah, pretty much just a sort of shambolic shell of a man, really.
Fair enough.
So if that blue badge is kicking about, mate,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I mean, you can't be, I wouldn't say too hard to get one, but you know those sorts of people that really moan and whinge and might not actually be that bad, you know, and they've all got one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why can't I have one? I'm 28 stone. You know what I mean? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of vibe. So,
ironically, they don't need to park closer to Tesco's. Do you know what I mean? They need to park further away.
Yeah.
Have a walk. Get a 50-metre walk in.
Did I ever tell you when I used to work at that cafe in Stansted, there was this woman who used to park. There was like a close car park, but there was only like 10 spaces. And then there was the garden centre car park. There's like 100 spaces. But the close one is next to, it's like a good load-in. It's like next to the venue. And then the garden centre one is probably about 100 metres away. And she used to just sit in that small car park waiting for someone to leave, you know? And she used to say, yeah, I'm just waiting for someone to leave so I can park here. It's like, I used to quite enjoy it. I used to be like, there's another car park over there, you know? No, I don't want to walk. Mental.
You just go back in and you go to all the patrons.
Yeah. No one leave.
Stay here as long as you want.
Yeah,
Exactly. Just stay here.
Free
Do you want
stuff.
another
We'll give you
tea.
free stuff.
Yeah, free tea.
Yeah.
Free scone or whatever.
Yeah.
Stay here because it'll wind up the old, wind her up. And there's one thing that really puzzles me, and I know how people have mobility issues and all that. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Caveat, go.
Where the hell is this going?
But parking at a supermarket, right? I have my favourite bit where I park at Tesco, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit out of the way. Fucking loads of space.
Yeah.
Really easy. You don't really have to walk that much further.
No.
But I see some people so obsessed with parking close to the door.
Yeah.
It's close to the entrance. Squeezing into spaces. It's tight navigation. There's people coming in and out of the shop. Honestly, 20 metres away, you got full jurisdiction over that area. Why do people make their lives harder? I know.
By thinking they're making it easier, you know?
Yeah. Oh, but I said, you're trying to get that fucking beefy Land Rover in a tight space. We're not built. This country isn't built for big cars. Come on now.
Do you know
spin it in? Loads of space.
There's a big car park at Brighton Marina, which is now free because the spaces are too small for modern cars. You know what I mean? And they were like, well, we could knock it down or just have it for free. Because your car will get hit, but then you can't complain, you know? Like doors are going to get hit. But you get in, you're like, this is tight, you know? So anyway.
That's parking.
That's car parks. Yeah.
Tick. What's
Done
next?
That. I can talk about my gigs.
Sure, yeah, let's go.
Lots of different variation. Does that make sense as a sentence? I think that makes sense.
That could be an example of, I believe, what's called tautology, where you use two different words to describe the same thing.
Different variation.
Reverse backwards. Well, you only need one of them.
Yeah.
Different variation. Well,
you got any more? This is good. Do you remember any more?
I just remember it was a music teacher at sixth form told me about it.
I like that.
Yeah, and that's just kind of all I remember really.
Yeah.
About it.
There's another one which is like one word that's one thing and then one word that's like the opposite almost. Like poison purify or definitely maybe, you know, or something like that. It's like, well, what is it? Is it definitely or is it maybe? No, you know. Anyway, so I did some gigs. All interesting gigs. So Thursday was at Eastbourne Bandstand, which was cool. Weird. Lots of weird things about it.
We might go to Eastbourne.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever seen the Eastbourne bandstand?
Do you know what? I think I have played on Eastbourne bandstand.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Years ago when I was at uni, I think I went down and did a big band concert.
That sounds about right.
Just as a dep, yeah.
It doesn't look like what it used to be because
is it
I've
quite
seen
on the
pictures.
seafront?
It's very. I mean, it's on the beach basically.
Then yes, I have. Yes,
but it's weird loading because you have to drive along the beach, and there's people going, "Why are you driving here?"
blue
I'm
badge.
playing. Yeah,
So.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Stop doing the face. No, but I was setting up and I'm looking around and I'm going, this is we're quite high up, like, and you're looking down and the people are so far down, and it is weird, and but it's quite cool because you can see all people on their hotel balconies watching. But what's sad is they've cornered off so much of it. Like, it's like they've just put up walls, you know, like it's a festival or something. And actually, there was more than a few people who I heard say, oh, if you stand here, you can, like, look through and look at the, you know. And I was thinking, just buy a ticket if you want to come. But, you know, yeah, so it's a bit, I don't know, it feels a bit isolated. It's a bit odd. I quite like the idea of it all being just sort of, if you're walking by, you can just see it. But obviously, that would take the piss out of the people that have actually paid to get in. But yeah.
Who's that with?
Well, it was the Lainey Wilson lot, but it wasn't doing Lainey Wilson, it was doing country covers, you know?
Okay.
Interesting, because there was some that I was thinking, I've never heard of this. And I can always be quite ignorant and go, well, if I haven't heard of it, no one else has.
Yeah,
Things
if you're talking films and TVs, I mean...
Yeah, well, yeah.
You can't trust the words you say.
No, exactly. But songs like Rose Garden, I was like...
Yeah, don't know it.
Don't know it. Exactly. See, I knew you'd be on my side. But then you start playing it, people go mental for Rose Garden, you know what I mean? And Blanket on the Ground. Never heard that. Anyway.
I'm sure we're the same, like, you know, the majority of people, you whop out Bomb Track. Do you know what I mean? They're going, what's this? You know, opening track of one of the best self-titled albums ever made. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. But, so we started, and it was a bit depressing to start, because I'm sort of looking at people. And also, no one's facing the stage. People are facing, like, a right angle, the way they do the seating. It's just a lot of older people kind of sat there in coats, wrapped up. And I was thinking, are they even enjoying this? But as the gig went on, people started getting up to dance, you know. And,
getting up to leave.
Getting up to leave, yeah. But no, it's great. By the end, atmosphere was good, and it was actually quite a fun gig. And it's outside, like, you know, outside on a bandstand, which is fun. So that was cool. Let me tell you about Friday, though. Ooh, mama. That was a long day. So I left Brighton about 12:30 to get to the meeting point to meet Chris from the band. I think I got there about 3, just off the M25. And we were like, right, let's see how much further we got to go. And it was like 3 hours 45, you know. So I've already done 3 hours. And I actually was like, oh, that's not too bad. Like, I thought it'd be worse. He was like, what do you mean not too bad? We've got a 4-hour drive left. I was like, yeah, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. So it was nice, actually, to hang out with this guy, Chris. We had a lovely chat about everything. We get to the festival, and my God, was it dire. Oh,
is this the one of the you sent me a picture?
Yeah. I've been very lucky this year.
Where were you? Where was 3 hours 45 from M25?
Scunthorpe. Yeah. So I've been very lucky this year. I played a lot of cool festivals, big crowds and stuff. This was neither of those things. It was in a horse farm. I don't know. There was some horses in a field, and then there was this big barn where they keep the horses, I guess. And I got told off for touching the horses. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go check out the horses. I said, Milos, let's go check out these horses, you know. And some children came up to me and said, excuse me, are any of these horses yours? And I said, yes. No, I said, no, obviously not. I don't even live here. And they were like, oh, well, could you not stroke them because you might give them strangles. And I was like, okay. Like, he was like, yeah, sorry. And I was walking away
right.
like,
Okay.
what?
Now,
You heard of strangles?
no, I haven't. I really want to look it up.
Look it up if you want.
I'm going to look it up.
Because then the adults came up and told me about strangles afterwards. I was like, oh, okay. And they told me what it was. But I'll let you Google it and you can read it out to the class.
Strangles in horses is a highly contagious bacterial infection. Flies help the spread of bacteria by landing on the nasal discharge or open abscesses of a sick horse and then land on the healthy horse. People may spread the bacteria on their hands by touching sick horses than healthy horses. So, I mean, they might just be being paranoid.
I mean, they are. Basically,
I think that's a rubbish name for a bacterial disease.
strangles.
Yeah. It's like they've gone, well, we've got shingles.
Well, apparently it's because it strangles the horse from the inside.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I
'Cause I did
wondered,
ask.
those kids sound like they're being very passive-aggressive. They know it's not your horse.
Yeah.
Excuse me, are those your horses?
Yeah.
Clearly not. Well, get the fuck off them then.
Well, this was the thing. So then me and Milos walked away like, yeah, fine. Shit horses anyway, you know. Yeah, that told her. And then they just started getting on these horses. And then Milos went, maybe they're not their horses either. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just going up to people and going, they're your horses. No. Well, then they're mine. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, so the gig.
Yeah, they were just asking because they wanted the horse. Is this your horse yours? No.
Yeah, no.
I'll have it then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a bit of buffet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Are you having that last burger? No, well, it's mine then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might give it strangles. I'll give you a fucking strangle in a minute, you little cunt.
Yeah, exactly. So
enjoy the gig.
So we're meant to be on at 9:30, right?
Tell your friends.
We were mentally thinking, okay, 9:30, finish at 10:30. We want to be on the road at the latest by 11, you know, because it's a long drive back. So, oh God, it was just dire. We go into this barn. There was no one there. And, I mean, there's like a few people there. But we start at 9, setting up. And they hadn't set up anything for the band. Like, the kit wasn't mic'd or anything. So they had to do all of that. And it took them about an hour and 10 minutes to get everything done, you know. Because it was just, I don't know. And Chris was so annoyed by this point, you know. And they were like, do you want to do a quick run through of something before? He was like, no, let's just start, you know. And we did the gig. Gig was fine. And then after that, we got back on the road and drove back. But it was just like one thing after bloody another. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, the gig wasn't great, actually, you know. We played all right, but there was no one there. It was like, okay, long drive, but at least we're at this festival. Oh, no, it's shit. Well, there's some horses. Oh, I've been told off for giving them strangles. Well, at least we got the gig. Oh, that wasn't great, you know. So, but yeah. And then Saturday, I had Wonder Year gig, which was great. Very fun.
Yes.
A lot of drugs knocking about at that wedding, you know.
Seems to be quite prominent at weddings these days.
Yeah, like we're just on the dance floor and you could just smell weed so strongly, and you're like, well, it's someone in this vicinity, under this teepee, you know. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, nice.
So I did a gig in Northampton way on Saturday, and 6:30 load in. Couldn't do anything till about 7:45. So just sat in the car. It's one of them. We'd spent more time in the car on the way there than we did at the actual gig. Set up, play, 5-minute break, play, pack away, go home. Brilliant. You know what I mean? In a way, in some ways. And then you had the opposite on Monday. Yesterday, I did a gig Monday. Had acoustic set in the afternoon, innit? So I was there like 1 p.m. till midnight.
Yeah.
Long day. Long day. But slapped a cajon for a bit. Cash in the bank. Cheers.
Easiest money you'll ever make.
Yeah. Well, this is a little run of... I've got five functions in 8 days.
Starting from when till when?
Saturday to Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Saturday, freshman year, Northampton. Hello, Billy. Billy.
Mugged off by your own cat.
Come here, Billy. No, he's not interested. Said the podcast was shit.
Yeah.
Right, Billy. Thanks, mate. Monday, New Forest with acoustic set. Thursday and Friday, I got the ultimate triumvirate of my function
Brilliant.
bands. Yeah, a thruple, as it were, of gigs.
Freeism.
Threeism, yeah.
Yeah.
Hedonistic lifestyle. I'm doing
Yeah.
one of each. Thursday, Decade, Gunwharf Keys. Friday, Wonder Year, Gunwharf Keys. Saturday, Freshman Year, Bridport.
Where's Bridport?
Dorset, I think. Dorset.
Oh, okay.
Something like
Nice.
that. Something like that.
I thought that was going to be Gunwharf Keys as well.
Yeah, I know. It made you think that. But then I
Well, you
switched
are
it.
in with the agency. You imagine you still get first dibs on those cute little, those cute little
that's
close
pretty,
ones.
yeah. But what's funny is you've got Decade on Friday in Portsmouth as well.
In the Portsmouth Guild Hall, which you tell
Portsmouth
people,
Guild
you
Hall.
go, oh, I'm playing Portsmouth Guild Hall. They go, wow. And then you go, nah.
Little function room at the top.
Yeah, is that
I'm playing the wedge rooms. You're not. You're playing the edge.
Oh yeah, let's not get into this kettle of fish again. Yeah. Well, I'm doing both yours as well, back to back.
Yeah.
Decade, then Wonder Year. It's loads.
Yeah. And I'm doing Decade and Wonder Year, but today earlier.
Yeah.
So it's just like rotating.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it doesn't look like the promo. These are all different people. Yeah.
The drummer looks slightly like the promo.
Yeah.
It's just beard shaved, more shaved beard, and slimmer.
And his
It
wrists
looks like he does
working.
CrossFit, and his shoulder and wrists work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This guy can actually sit down with
Yeah.
no
Cool. Look
issues.
at those 16th notes. He's boshing out.
And we actually, coincidentally, we skipped Everlong last night because the gig
Yeah.
was shit. We were like, fucking can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Like we
That's just
literally play like when you're playing. We did, it was first time I was on the iPad, and then we played, and there's people dancing. Like great, and then but it's nice weather outside. It was in a pub, so it was a nice pub garden, and then they all just fuck off outside, and then you are just playing to an empty room, and we were doing 3 40-minute sets. We got like 25 minutes in, and just like we'll stop now. Just stop now and do the songs later.
Yeah.
And then we did the second set, and I missed this, but Neil caught it. Start the second set, people are dancing, and then all of a sudden, the room just fucking everyone leaves. And we were like one song into the second set, or 2 songs, and Neil heard the groom go, "Let's go play football." Because they had these like football goals, and so everyone just fucked off and played football.
Amazing.
You're like,
Amazing.
it's your money, mate. You know what I mean? It's your
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
and you can do what you want. It's your wedding.
Yeah.
But cool, we just did another shorter set.
Brilliant.
A slightly longer third one. Didn't bother with an encore. It's one of those crowds like it's not that we ask for, adoration and appreciation, but people are dancing, clearly enjoying it, and they don't clap. And you're like,
when you finish?
yeah, you finish a song
Yeah.
and there's nothing. It's like you are enjoying it,
Yeah.
and then you just go, oh, we could just be a fucking DJ. Do you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah.
But like, give some sort of. And then we finished playing. It was like, can't be fucking you. You've not earned an encore. Just fucking put the iPad on. You ain't getting tribute. Fuck you.
Freshman year. Was it freshman year?
It was, yes.
You seem to get unlucky with crowds from all the stories you tell. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like you either have like a good one where it's like, oh, there was a mosh pit and shit, or it seems like 80% is just like, yeah.
Yeah,
The
and I'll
bride
tell you
wanted
for
it,
why. I'll
but
tell you for
no
why.
one else wanted it.
I'll tell you for why. It is a niche
Go on.
band. It is pop punk with rock and metal. And we do a few classic. We do some like older punk to start with. But we can do things like I'm a Believer and Summer 69 if we need to,
Yeah.
some clients. But here's my assessment of it. So, Freshman Year is not a band for everyone. It's not a band for everyone, right? A lot of it, for those sorts of songs to have populated the cultural zeitgeist to where Auntie Doreen knows the song. It's quite hard in that sort of genre. But what I find is that the sort of people that want Freshman Year are the people who grew up listening to alternative music. Now, I'm generalising a lot here, but they were the freaks at school, right? Me included. That sort of the alternative crew. You like skateboarding. You're the alternative creatives. You're freaks. You're not in the popular gang. You're not into all that. And so these people tend to want to not follow tradition. So they have smaller weddings. They want to save money. They don't want to spend 20 grand on a wedding. They have a smaller group of closer friends. It's not invite everyone from the golf club.
Probably don't have the money either. They probably haven't climbed that corporate ladder. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. They followed their dreams, like a lot of millennials, where follow your dream. Yeah, but no one's paying. So, you know. So what happens is they have these smaller weddings. It's average 50 guests.
Yeah.
At most freshman year weddings. Half of them are family.
Yeah.
Who don't necessarily like that sort of music.
Yeah.
Then you get a lot of weekday gigs to save money on venue costs. You get a lot more like alternative venues like pubs or a castle or you know, these things that aren't like here's fucking 10 grand just to have a barn. So what happens is instantly half the audience are alienated because they don't. They're like, what is this? They are expecting Brown Eyed Girl and Valerie, you know. And then what you're left with is a small group where dancing becomes a little bit more self-conscious because you're not in a mass of 150 people. So what it really does take is the bride and groom to get on that dance floor, and then people will follow. But then what you find is you can still have a banging wedding, but it's 15 people loving it.
Yeah.
You don't get 50, 60, 70, 80 plus people all dancing to Mr. Brightside because we're doing fucking Fat Lit by Sum 41, you know.
Yeah.
So, and so you've got a smaller group of people that if they decide they want to go out and talk, well, that's the whole group gone. They all go out because there's only 15 of them. Or you can get where the bride and groom love that sort of music, but yeah, most of their friends don't.
Yeah.
And they've done it for them, and you know what weddings are like. They get pulled on every which way in Sunday. So it is generally playing for the freaks from school. It's just generally smaller weddings, bit more alternative, bit more DIY. And that's what happens. Yeah, ironically, it's the most money. So, you know, cheers.
Well, speaking of that, I got a message the other day on Friday. Hi, George. My name's Callum. I work with Pat Garvey. He passed your number on, looking for a drummer. I wasn't going to gig on the 30th of August. It's a Saturday. I kept saying, no, not going to do it because Brighton Triathlon is on the Sunday, you know. And now also I'm getting the keys to a new flat on that Saturday. So it's too much stuff. But then I got offered this gig. It's in Brighton and it's a good payer. So I was like, well, I can make it all work, you know. Anyway, check out this set, right? It's mental. So some of it, you're like, I could see, this is for a wedding. You know, I can see how that works. You know, whiskey in a jar, ace of spades, smells like teen spirit, teenage dirtbag, you know. And then, whole lot of love, run to the hills, master of puppets, for whom the bell tolls, enter Sandman. You get the idea. And it's all just songs like that. And then they kind of buck-end it with all the small things, place your hands, living on a prayer, sex on fire, Skateboy. But I was like, no way is that a thing. But yeah, so that'll be an interesting one to talk
little
about.
Metallica section in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Metallica and Iron Maiden. So, but that'll probably be another one like that. You know, the bride and groom are like metalheads. And then, you know, master of puppets. If there's, you know, Granny Doris there, you know, it's going to be mental. But I'll keep you updated with that one. But so yeah, it's funny. You can do niche, but you got to think, you know.
Yeah, and that's all the way it'll be. And I much prefer playing freshman year set. I do enjoy the one year set. It's fresher, and there's a lot of the sort of pop rock stuff I like. But that's just the way freshman year is.
But I guess it's doubly nice when it does go really well, because then you're like, yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah, when you're playing Rage Against the Machine, there's a mosh pit.
Yeah.
And you're playing Chop Suey, you're like, yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool.
This is great, yeah.
You know, this is better than playing Valerie to 25 old women dancing.
Yeah.
You know, doing the little two-step or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, just playing generic shit. But yeah, no, so I got these couple of Gunwolf gigs, right? So they're public gigs, so if you're free tonight when this comes out.
I'm gigging with your bands.
No.
Oh, what?
Thursday, though. I'm telling it to the people. The people.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're actually playing a public event, which is quite well, because you're on the Zoom call with me, because we're conversing for a podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But
go
what's
and see
quite
Ben
nice
at Gunwolf.
is it's literally 30 metres from my mum's flat.
I remember you saying.
So she's got no excuse.
Yeah.
But what's quite nice is my brother's going to come down to the Friday night one, bring the
Oh, that's
kids.
cute. Nice.
So like it's rare they get an opportunity to actually see us play. So that's quite nice. I think they're more interested in, probably more favourable about seeing my partner sing.
Yeah.
Auntie partner.
Yeah. Well,
That'll be quite nice.
we'll both be gigging in Pompey then on that Friday night.
Yeah. I thought there was a big mix-up when the gigs came through. I was like, pretty sure Decade have already got a PO1 gig.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all different. Yeah. So yeah, and then back up freshman year on Saturday. But yeah, these gigs coming up, mate. The Gunwolf ones finish at 9. Cheers.
Lovely.
Get there at 6.
What is
play
it?
7 till
Like a
9.
street festival or something?
There's like ocean racing or something going on. So they're just putting on like, all boats. So they're just putting on like live music and shit.
Cool.
Nice.
What's
But
the
that-
load-in sitch? Where the hell do you load in?
So I know exactly where to load in because it's literally where my mum lives.
Is it the Tesco bit? By the Tesco?
Well, it's just the south bit. So the bit block of flats by where the ferry port is. You go in there and there's a loading bit right next to Las Iguanas.
Is it near Lipstick Tower?
But it is
Or
that. Yeah.
something?
It's that area. It's that plaza where we'll be. But there's a bit on the south you can load in. Then we'll just have to move the cars
Nice.
to probably the ferry car park.
I had some
But-
great... Yeah, go on.
Well, I was going to say, so for these gigs, you see, it's also there's sound and AV is provided. So we don't need to do any of that ourselves.
Oh, that's nice.
And to make things easier, I'm actually going to take a full acoustic kit.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to ditch the hybrid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go old school.
Yeah,
But which kit shall I take?
yeah.
Because I've got 3
What's the
kits
brown
there.
one? Or is that...
Well, there's the brown one there.
Yeah,
That's my stage custom.
right.
But my Mapex, purple sparkly, Rock Tour. Yamaha Rock Tour. So it's weird, as a man who loves certain drum brands, I have 3 kits of completely different brands.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I did buy,
Oh, yeah.
which I had to wait 6 weeks for it to be in stock. Thoman, a snare drum rack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I got a few snare drums,
Yeah.
and I haven't got any way to properly display them. I want them
Yeah.
accessible in the new studio. And Thoman do a snare drum rack, and it was out of stock for 6 weeks. Finally came in stock. Fucking get it.
Yeah.
So I haven't built it yet, but it'll just hold 10 of my lovely snares.
Lovely.
Yeah.
What, like
Yeah,
up
yeah.
or across?
So they will be on their sides, 5 in a row on two rows.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So that'd be very nice.
I think
But
I
yeah,
might-
quick little. Go
Yeah,
on.
I was going to say I might get a new snare. I think I'm a bit jaded. I want something a bit deeper. I want a deep boy.
Okay.
You know? And I
Yeah,
saw Pat
yeah.
was selling some stuff, and he's got this 14x7 Natal thing for 150 quid. I was like, I might just go for that, Because all snares are basically the same. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they're not, but, it's like... Talk to James Gillingham. He listens to this. He's a big fan of getting
What's
cheap
it
snares.
made of? Do you know what
And
it's
then,
made of?
I want to say copper.
Oh.
Could be wrong. Shall I have a look now? Cut this out. Cut this.
Yeah.
Cut this. Yeah. Hammered copper. Oh, 13x7. So you do the math. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But do you know what I need? I need a new practice kit for my drum room because it's ridiculous. I never have a kit set up all the time because I'll come back from a gig, drop the kit, I'll go, I could set it up. I'll be like, well, I got a gig tomorrow. What's the point, And then
I could have a shower, but I'm just going to be dirty again tomorrow.
Wow,
So what's
yeah,
the point?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I could
Yeah.
wipe my ass,
Yeah.
but I'm going to do another shit
Yeah.
today.
Could brush
what's
my
the
teeth.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need another one just to put in the room, and then I can have all my kits stacked up, ready to gig, and then one that just doesn't move. So if anyone's selling a cheap, really cheap, shitty small drum kit on here, let me know. That's what's good about this podcast. You can just say stuff like that, and you might get an email.
We're building up to this so we can then eventually unleash our true propaganda on the world.
I don't know if anyone's ready for your political views.
Yeah, if you think parking in Tesco's is
Yeah.
strong, you
Yeah.
just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to quickly talk about the band President. Have you heard about the band President?
No.
So, I
Maybe.
saw. I just think it's really cool, and it's quite obvious, but I just quite like it. So, the first I heard of President was when Download happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
This band called President played Download, and at the time, all I knew was, so they were faceless. So the singer, known as the artist, dresses in a tuxedo with a bow tie and tails, and has this full rubber mask on, right? Kind of, I don't know if it's meant to be a president of the United States, but it's kind of got like a Nixon, do I mean Nixon? I mean Reagan, like, kind of, so you don't know who it is, right?
Mm.
And then the band are all in overalls with these, like, you can't see their faces at all. So it's kind of like a Sleep Token-y thing, Slipknot sort of thing, right? And we were talking about them at a gig on Saturday, because we had a Depp singer who mentioned them. And we were just talking about the current state of bands in the music industry. But anyway, so I sort of looked them up because I was intrigued. So I'd seen them and I was like, oh, it's quite intriguing when you don't know who they are. It's quite intriguing, you know. And he said something which I won't reveal now, but he said something, I went, oh, okay. But basically, they played Download, right? Their first ever gig. No music released at all. Played a pretty moderate stage at Download. Huge crowd. So there was a buzz. Who are these people, right? And so I checked them out, and I think there's an EP out now, or couple of songs. There's a couple of music videos, and I watched the music videos, and someone had filmed their set at Download, and I watched it, and it's kind of like Fight Starry, Deftonesy, Sleep Token-y, so kind of metal with electronics and stuff, but the voice is so recognisable. And this is what Liam on the gig on Saturday said. Oh, it's Charlie Simpson from Busted.
Oh, okay.
And like, I didn't know at the time. I knew of President. Obviously, I know who Charlie Simpson is. I didn't know that was a thing. So I hadn't gone further than just seeing clips on the algorithm. And I listened to them and I was like, it's so his voice. Like, it has to be him. He's got a really unique, distinctive voice.
It really does.
And I was like, you obviously can't do that if you're not Charlie Simpson from Busted.
Yeah.
Of just doing your first ever gig on quite a big stage at Download.
Yeah.
With no music released.
Yeah.
No social media. Nothing. But I just love the fact that he's just like, put a fucking mask on and no one knows who it is. Like, it's rumours it's him. It's not confirmed.
Yeah.
Kind of look like probably is him. Very, very much sounds like him. But I'm like, I just love it. I just think that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So that made me thinking, because obviously Slipknot and obviously Sleep Token more recently, and now President, you're like, these, wearing masks creates a lot of intrigue. Like, people, the majority of people don't know who Sleep Token are. They go by different names. Like, the drummer's called Two. Do you know what I mean? But I thought, tailored bands, wedding bands always follow a trend. We did the Mumford and Sons thing. We're doing the pop punk millennial thing now. Faceless wedding band.
That would be funny.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it would make sense because it's always Deps, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it would be great.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put your mask on.
Yeah.
I just think, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool.
Yeah. So
In
what
a
had
way.
they released?
Nothing.
What do you mean they haven't really? What is it? But how did anyone know? So it was on the lineup and
Yeah.
that was it.
I think people are like, who's this? Who's this?
Ah.
When you get like, secret bands at
Yeah.
thing, I think people thought it was might have been a secret band. It would have been someone else, and obviously they come out and play, this set.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's really, you're told so many times, like, put yourself out there, social media. And I just love it when something fucking bucks the trend. And obviously you can't do that unless you're Charlie Simpson from Busted, because he can, probably finance it all very well. He's very well connected in the industry. So if you go, can we just play Download? Who are you? Ever heard of Year 3000?
Can't you tell from my weird voice?
Yeah. Like, sounds exactly like that. Yeah. So you can ever been on a plane and met an air hostess?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think
Been to a wedding recently. uninvited.
Yeah.
You know, is there a fit teacher at your school? Is that what you go to school? Yeah. We keep going all day. You know. You know. What time are you calling me? It's late. Is it 3 a.m.?
Yeah, love it. Yeah. Oh, I've got a present for everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's good. Yeah.
Oh, put me on, and it'll be
Who do you love?
Can do that.
Britney. You know, that's a bit more niche.
But
it works. It works.
It works with the turtle.
Stop saying it works.
So you know, you could do that. Then that's what's going to happen if you're nobody. But I know the fact that like, fuck it, there is no music, there is no social media. Yeah. And then that creates a buzz.
So it's literally just because people saw a name that they didn't know on the lineup.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know if there was some viral shit going. I don't know.
Because that seems like if I look at
people go and see bands, don't they? Like you see on the lineup, who's this band president? There's nothing about them anywhere. Maybe it's a secret band. Maybe it's like Patchwork, Pulp, and Foo Fighters. Maybe it's someone. Yeah. And then these fucking masked people come out. Play this fucking metal set. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I just think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That is very cool. Yeah.
Imagine being the drummer of those bands where like you're just obviously it's different with Slipknot, but Sleep Token and them, and I'm sure there's other bands doing it, but like imagine that, knowing you're the drummer in that band but no one else does. You know what I mean? It's quite
like
cool,
the Stig from Top Gear.
Like the Stig. Yeah. Jesus himself. I think we'll wrap up there, boy.
Yeah, I've got to go to work. But
Yeah. I got to paint the new studio because I've had to change my timetable. Because the electricians are coming back this week, and I didn't think they were, but they are. And now I've got to get the room. I've got to get it all fucking painted in 2 days. So off to B&Q I go.
Fair enough.
So, what it does is it delays finishing the blacksmiths, but I just got to work really hard and get it done. George, thank you very much for joining us on this lovely morning. Thank you everyone listening. If you've got a small drum kit, let me know. Yes. Yeah.
If you've got a small drum kit, let me know.
You tired? You up all night?
Yeah.
A little bit. Right. Email drummandrummerpod@gmail.com. Instagram drummandrummerpodcast. Follow Little Picky Studios as well on Instagram for updates on the build. I'm going to go and work through the pain and paint my new studio. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Drum and Drummer. You can find us on Instagram at Drum and Drummer Podcast. And you can send us an email to drumanddrummerpod@gmail.com. Remember, just pick up the sticks and twat it.